and a little bit of a drop, some roots. Here I start gaining some speed. Some roots, drop, 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 and a little bit of a jump. Woo. Berm, berm. Woo, that was a good berm. Berm. Zooming through the forest. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna take the right-hand line again. Woo-wee. Just pedal it out. Lord, I am high up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is super bent right there. Look at that. What's up, guys? Today I'm out here in the Santa Cruz Mountains. This time I took a little bit of a different route than usual. I came in through the coast, through Davenport. I'm currently 11.5 miles in and I'm about to take my first downhill. I'm about to hit Enchanted Loop. It's a pretty good loop, pretty quick, something light to start off the day. From there, I think I'm gonna hit another 4 miles up, hit up Sweetness. Sweetness is a trail that I like a lot. It's one of the first trails I found in Santa Cruz. Love it. Let's see how I go. All right, guys, here's a drop in for Enchanted. Let's go. Immediately there's going to be a couple of rock features. Just ride right through it, and a little bit of a drop, some roots. Here I start gaining some speed. It's going to be a root garden down here. Here we go. Some roots, drop, 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 and a little bit of a jump. Woo. A turn right off the bat, pedal through it. A little bit of a drop. Another one here. And a berm. Another berm here. Whew. All right, guys, as promised, there was a first downhill, Enchanted Loop. Something a little quick, fun, a lot of roots, a lot of rocks. Love it. Let's see how I go up this 4 mile climb. It gets pretty steep at some points, but let's go. All right, guys, as promised, 4 miles of straight uphill. My Strava actually paused. Another thing, guys, usually I ride in the morning. Right now I'm riding in the afternoon. I started riding at 4:30. It's currently 6:40. I forgot what it's like in the forest after 4. It actually gets darker a lot sooner than out of the canopy. The trees up here all create a big canopy that makes it look a lot darker than it actually is outside of the canopy. So I might have to cut this ride short. It might be a 20-25 mile ride. Let's see how it goes. Right now I'm about to hit Sweetness. Pretty good trail. Hope for the best. Let's go. A little bit of a drop. Gaining a little bit of speed here, guys. It's a little bit of a jump. Woo. Berm, berm. Woo, that was a good berm. Another jump here. Cooling. Berm. Berm. Another jump. Woo. Zooming through the forest. All right guys, some gnarly root gardens coming up, and then poop shoot, raw gardens. Take the right here. Usually I take the left, but it's a nice change in scenery here. I think it's a little faster too. Yeah. All right guys, here we go. I'm gonna take the right hand line. Yep, nice and quick. Right hand line again. Ay, guys, like you guys saw, took a little spill there, but I wasn't wearing my knee pads. The one time I don't wear my knee pads is the time I fall. The reason why I'm not wearing them is because my last ride a week ago, I got poison oak. The poison oak I got last week is the worst I've got in a while. It actually affected the back of my knee. Let me show you guys. Not sure if you guys can see, but all this area here is extremely inflamed and riddled with poison oak. So I decided not to wear my knee pads. Should have known better, should have ridden through it with my knee pads, but I took a little spill. My left knee got a little scraped up, not too bad. But the worst of it is my rotor got bent. So what I'm gonna have to do is my rear bent rotor is gonna go on my handlebars, and my front rotor that's still straight is gonna go in the back. My left knee got a little scraped up, not too bad. It'll probably heal in like 2 days. But my rear rotor got super bent to the point where it's creating a lot of friction when I ride. So I'm gonna have to swap out the rear rotor for the front. So first things first, let's take off the rear wheel. Put on this new derailleur over here, SRAM GX, and it's taking a beating. When I fell, I actually fell straight on the derailleur, and it's holding up. Quite surprised. I used to ride Shimano SLX, but I think I'm definitely gonna ride SRAM Eagle from here on out. All right guys, well, there is my bent rotor. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is super bent right there. Look at that. Change of plan. I think I'm actually gonna run no rear brake on the way down, because from what I remember, the front brake is supposed to do the majority of the work since it's the one that's gaining velocity first. Not sure if that's right, but that's what I'm gonna run, and that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Hopefully everything goes well. Let's put this back together. I'll put the bolts back into the hub so I don't lose them, and when I get home I'm gonna have to go online and buy a new one. Let's see how it goes. So let's put this back on. A little bridge crossing here. Woo. Whoa, I am up high. Never done this before. Woo-wee. Just pedal it out. Lord, I am high up. Yes, sir. Woo! Love it. All right, guys, I rode a little bit down Highway 9, used no brakes up until this point here. It was a little sketchy, but it's getting a little too dark for my comfort, to be honest. So I'm gonna hit the railroad track here all the way back home. Got about 5 more miles to go. Gotta buy a new rotor. Remember, guys, siempre al 100.